Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we are gonna finish the story of the pregnancy. That I had 1 in 30 chances for Down syndrome, which is really high. So that's why I wanted to have the amnio done. And my amnio was done I think another 2 weeks later. It took me a while to get the appointment done because it's not really easy. First you have to see the doctor, you have to talk to a nurse, you have to get a referral for the amnio, and then you can go in and actually get it done. So during the amnio, I don't know if everyone knows that, but that's when they get that huge needle, the very long one, that they get into the uterus and take out some amniotic fluid from the uterus, and then they're going to actually test that for genetic, for chromosomal abnormalities. So we went there, got it done. Wasn't easy, was quite painful, was nerve-wracking because you know that you have some chances of miscarrying after an amnio, and of course no one wants to miscarry. The baby was very cute during the amnio, by the way, because she was kicking the needle during almost the whole time. Basically, the needle never touches the baby. The needle has something on it that actually prevents the baby from touching the needle, so she can't hurt herself. But she was kicking it the whole time. She just didn't like to be invaded, did she? It was painful, came home, rested, and I had to wait it was done on Tuesday, and I got the results on Friday, so I had to wait a few days here. That was just really nerve-wracking, but then they called me and confirmed that she's alright, she has no Down syndrome, she has no issues, and they also confirmed that she is definitely a girl. So that was that. And I think that was the second big warning sign that the blood test came back for the chances of Down syndrome, because usually it means that something is not right. Like if you have that high chance and the baby doesn't have any chromosomal issues, then usually something is wrong with the placenta or something else. But we are just going to do this anyways and finish up the story of the pregnancy. If you haven't watched the previous videos, I'm going to summarize it just real fast. So people might have guessed it already, but the reason why one of the big reasons why she had to come so early at 28 weeks was a blood pressure issue for mommy. And I just want to summarize that we were at 23 weeks and the warning signs that were there from the previous videos, in case you haven't watched it. So at 12 weeks we had a little bit of a brown bleeding, which I don't think was a warning sign, but I'm just gonna mention it anyways. At 16 weeks I had the heart pain and high blood pressure, which I think was a big warning sign, especially because it was going on for about 3-4 weeks after, but no one really followed up on that. The doctor did measure my blood pressure every time I visited, but they never actually told me what it was, so I can't say anything about that. The genetic testing came back, the blood test saying that I had a 1 to 30 chance for Down syndrome, which the amniotic fluid test confirmed that she's completely fine and she doesn't have Down syndrome. But it's another warning sign because it does mean that something is not functioning properly. The 20-week ultrasound showed that she measures only 19 weeks, so that was another warning sign that something is not right. At 23 weeks, when I had my amniocentesis, the ultrasound showed that she's about 2 weeks behind, and that was another warning sign. what has happened is that I went to the gynecologist finally at 24 weeks, because before that it was only just a regular doctor who saw me, and he measured her 2 weeks smaller, so he measured her to be 22 weeks size wise, and also my blood pressure was high that time, but he didn't tell me that only until after the birth. Hey, hiccups are coming, hey? I also want to mention these are all the warning signs, and we are basically done with the pregnancy. We're gonna, like in the next video, I'm gonna tell you what happened at 28 weeks that she had to come, but I just wanted to summarize that these were the warning signs, and I do think that if someone actually caught these, they would have realized that something is not right, and they would have actually checked back on her sooner, and then I could have gone into the hospital sooner, and we could have probably kept her in a bit longer. But I'm gonna talk about all that a little bit more in detail after I finished the next video, which is gonna talk about the birth and why she had to come at 28 weeks. I just wanted to summarize all this pregnancy stuff in this video, and just wanted to mention that I always was scared that I'm going to miscarry. That was my biggest fear, but that's, I think, every pregnant woman's biggest fear. And I did have a little heart rate monitor that where I could monitor her heart rate when she was inside, and I did check her heart rate every week or whenever I was feeling just like really nervous, and she was completely fine every time. She was kicking like a regular baby. Everything was going fine in the pregnancy, besides these warning signs that I just summarized. In the comments below, please tell me if you had anyone had issues with high blood pressure during the pregnancy and actually had to deliver earlier because of that, and if you did have any warning signs during the pregnancy that you think if the doctors caught it, maybe they could have prevented it, or they could have kept the baby in a little bit longer. Just so any comments, anything in the comment section, just if you have any questions, then also ask me in the comment section. I kind of just rushed through this whole pregnancy stuff, but if you have questions and you want me to go into more detail about anything, again, write it in the comment section. And now we're gonna go bye, right? We're gonna go and have a nap, eat and have a nap. And we're gonna see you in the next video, when we're gonna talk about the birth and why she had to come, why exactly she had to come at 28 weeks, and why she was so little when she was born, because she did come at 28 weeks, but she only measured 24 weeks. I just want to point it out. So see you in the next video. Say bye-bye, camera. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, we are getting a little bit frustrated here, right, baby? That's okay. We're gonna have a nap. Bye everyone. And so we did rush through this video because the baby is a little bit not too patient, but again, if I forgot anything, then I'm probably gonna make another video about that, but you guys can just ask me in the comment section below.